EA Sports is proud to present PGA Tour coverage. Hello again and welcome. Rich Thorner alongside my friend and colleague, New Zealand's own Frank Nobilo. And we're here in the South Pacific Ocean at a pirate's scavenger yard turned golf course. It's known as Treasure Island. Frank, out to score a treasure here today. What can you tell us about this amazing course?
Well, Rich, on the subject of scavengers, that's what you've got to be on a golf course. You want the lowest possible score you can. You want to be an absolute miser when it comes to making bogeys. Few and far between. Golf course is certainly challenging. More than one way to often play some of the holes out here at Treasure Island. Look at the coastline, Buccaneers Bay, the volcano in the distance, and of course, pirates. Pirates, all to be seen. Great Bobby Jones used to say the hardest shot in golf's the next one. Judging by that light, it's not going to be too hard.
This is the second shot at the par 4.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. -1 in the early going. Frank, I've seen some par 3s around the world. This is one of the best I have ever seen.
It's certainly a sharp-edged par 3 going across that ravine. Well protected by a couple of bunkers short of the screen, and it's very well fortified. And certainly not one to send it over that right bow, because you'll find those two ponds now.
Need a good blast off the tee. Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
And that drops for another birdie. 2 in a row to start the round. Frank, this is not an easy tee shot. Trying to thread it between those two giant trees.
Third hole, Captain Hook. Par 5. Really just keep it down that left side, very, very close to the coastline. Good tee shot. You might be able to get home for 2. But rather than hook your second, you're going to have to slice it.
Frank, look at that tree in the distance. Looks like the face of a man carved out of it. I'm just seeing things right now. I'm spooked by this golf course. A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway. From a perfect position, ready to play his next shot. He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
That will be a great look at birdie. Frank, 2 is nice, but
3 is even better.
Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
Well, here at the 4th, the tee shot, Frank, requires a player to be extremely accurate. I mean, they do not give you a wide space to land that golf ball.
Plus that fairway is anything other than straight. It's more serpent-like. So you've got to know exactly how far you hit your drive at it so you can decide which part of that fairway to land it on. Wonderful backdrop in the distance, though. There's Devil's Cauldron, the volcano in the distance.
That is some sight.
That was nuclear.
Second shot. Good look at the green. Just an incredible shot. That is a very makeable putt after a great approach. Well played. And getting ready for the putt. How about a 3rd birdie on the round? 5th hole, Frank, here at Treasure Island. It's an uphill, it's clear, uphill par 4.
And not very long, just a little bend to the left. Maybe the longest hitters might be able to get close to this par 4 with their tee shot. Otherwise, it just sets up to a nice little pitch to a very irregular shaped green.
And the Jolly Roger up here, the skull and the crossbones. But those bunkers are sort of fascinating because they don't appear to be really well maintained the way you normally see.
Well, every time you play this hole, they get a little deeper. I think them pirates have been out there digging for anything other than balls.
Looks like about 80 yards left.
Should be safely on deck.
That's well played, and now a good look at birdie.
Now it's that sneaky distance.
Well done. Back-to-back birdies. Frank, I just love the features of Treasure Island. Most golf courses, you're hitting around trees and bunkers, but here you have that sort of